Let me show you something really interesting. On your screen, you can see that this is a simple chatbot which is AI powered. But if you look closely, what is happening here is that instead of us asking LLM's questions, LLM is asking us the questions. So we are the AI here. So you see, this tool is making this Llama 3 8 billion model asking me the question, and he's asking me, or it is asking me, that I have been looking for a new pair of running shoes, but I am having trouble finding the right fit. What advice do you have? And I'm going to give it the advice. So I am the AI. So I could say that you need to go to a proper shop and don't be cheap and search it second hand. Let's see what you see. Model is just talking about it. It needs a specific tips on how to find the perfect pair, and then it is telling me that I'm female, 5 inch, but with medium arches, and then you can be just naughty with it, or you are female. Are you single? The model laughs. You see. Okay. Okay, so for running shoes, go to local Nike shop, and they have this specialist there who would measure your shoe and give you proper size with proper running shoes. It is working, and then it is going. So what is happening here is that if you look at the name of the tool, and I'll just go up here, it is just Instruct, spelled in reverse. So you can just pronounce it if you like, but primarily this is just a simple unique take on LLM chat applications that reverses the typical user assistant interaction in AI chatbots. And in this tool, the LLM takes on the role of the user asking questions, whereas human acts the AI assistant providing the answers. And this project is primarily inspired by MacPy, by the way. So the requirement for running this tool is Python 3.10 plus. I would suggest 3.11, and then you would need to have a llama.cpp server compiled for your architecture. And this was the hardest part, and I have spent like hours and hours on this one. And then I raised an issue with the creator of this tool, and I was able to get it working. So instead of running a llama.cpp version, what I have done is that I have used the LM Studio, and I will shortly show you all the steps which I have been running. Now, um, let me first give a huge shout out to Massed Compute, who have sponsored the VM and GPU which I'm using for this video. So if you're looking to rent a GPU on affordable prices, I will drop the link to their website in video description. Plus, I'm also going to give you a coupon code of 50% discount on a range of GPUs. So do check them out. And by the way, I am using NVIDIA RTX 6000 from Massed Compute with 48 GB of VRAM. The creator of this tool recommends 70 GB model, but that doesn't work, unfortunately. Even on 48 GB of VRAM, it doesn't really initiate the conversation with you. I think you would need a very good GPU for that. So what I did, instead of using 70 GB model, I just went with Llama 8 billion, and that you just saw that it was working. So let's get started. First up, we need to make sure our LM Studio is running on the local system. So if I show you that, so this is my LM Studio. So let me go to home page. First step you need to do in LM Studio is, and let me make it a bit bigger. There you go. So launch LM Studio, and if you don't know what LM Studio is, please search my channel. I have done heaps of videos on it, very easy to install. So I'm presuming that you have LM Studio installed. Launch it on home page. Just type Llama 3, and then it is going to show you some of the quantized versions. So on the right hand side, I have already downloaded this Llama 3 8 billion. Once the model is loaded, on the left hand side, just click on this double headed arrow with local server, and then from here simply load the model at the top by clicking here in the middle. I'll actually make it smaller so that you could see what I'm saying. In the middle here on this blue line, and then just load it. Once the model is loaded, then all you need to do is to go here, and then right now it says stop server. So you just click here and then just click start server, and it is going to start serving the model for all of your clients. And we will be using this LM Studio as server, and we will use this tool, the Instruct spelled backwards, as client. Now in order to install that, let me show you the steps. Okay, first step is just open your terminal, and in that terminal, first up, make sure that you have Conda installed, because I just like to keep everything simple and separate. It is not mandatory but always a good practice. So just create this Conda environment with Python 3.11. I already have created it, so I'm just going to activate it. Its name is Conda activate Tcurtsni, and you will see it appears in the left hand side. That is done. Next step is to git clone the repo of this, and I will drop the link of repo in video's description. In order to clone it, all you need to do is to provide this command git clone and then the whole URL, and it is going to simply download this git repo here. I already have it, so I'm just going to go there like this. Let's clear the screen, and once that's done, all you need to do is to run this command pip install -r requirements.txt, and it is going to install all the requirements on your local system. So I already have done it, so I'm not going to do it again because I just showed you. And that is all the installation which you need to do. Now in order to run it, just type this command and it is going to start it on your local system. So what is happening here is I am giving it the Llama API URL, which is a local host at port 1234, and then Streamlit run this Python file which is present already in this GitHub repo, and it is using Streamlit to run it. Now where do you get this? So as we saw, LM Studio is running on our local host, so that is understandable. And if you look at the LM Studio, and let me open it, you will see that it is running on this server port 1234, as you can see on your screen. So that is what I am using here. So let me go back to my terminal, and then you just simply press enter here, and you see that it just automatically starts it here. Now on the left hand side, you can change the system prompt if you want LLM to assume any specific role or anything, but I'm just going to keep it like this. And for Llama 3, just suppress the boss token, and then you just need to click on start reset conversation, and then okay, so it says it is unable to retry it. So I think I would also need to just simply restart the LM Studio, so because I was already using it. So let me quickly do it. So I have restarted the LM Studio, and you see the server is not started. So let me start the server here. Server is started. Let's go back to our model, and let's see if we need to install restart it, or can we just click here. No, it works. So you see, as soon as we started the conversation, it is just asking me the question. If I would know that I would be an LLM and not a human, and people would be paying billions for me. Okay, it says in science. Okay, now it is telling me what exactly it is doing. If you already knew it, why did you ask me then? Let's wait for it to finish. It is going on. Now I think this is where I believe if you are running a 70 billion model, it is going to stick to it. Maybe. Of course, it's not perfect, but still real fun. It's a big model, so it is just running a bit slowly. Make sure that you have a good GPU, at least around 16 GB of VRAM. Okay, let's wait for it to finish. I'm not sure where okay, I can stop it from here. Okay, so I stopped it. Okay, so now it is going around and around. Okay, I'm just going to stop it, and I'm just going to load it again just to show you one more time. Let's start the conversation. Let's see what it does. So it says, I'm stuck on a problem in stats, can you help with that? So you see, quite an interesting project. I will drop the link to this GitHub repo in video's description. Let me know what do you think. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you're already subscribed, please share it among your network as it helps a lot. Thanks for watching.